A reading from 1 Corinthians. As the people of Corinth are reminded, on that night, the night which we celebrate this evening, the Lord's Supper was instituted. Now after the Passover Seder, a sacrament was instituted. First, it had been the sacrament of baptism, as Jesus experienced from his cousin John, before Jesus went into the wilderness for 40 days, which marks the time of our Lent. Now is the second and final sacrament of the church, where Jesus institutes the Holy Eucharist. From 1 Corinthians. For I received from the Lord what I also handed on to you, that the Lord Jesus, on the night when he was betrayed, took a loaf of bread. When he had given thanks, he broke it and said, "This is my body that is for you. Do this in remembrance of me." The same way he took the cup also after supper, saying, "This cup is new covenant in my blood. Do this as often as you drink it in remembrance of me. For as often as you eat this bread and drink the cup, you proclaim the Lord's death until he comes." The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
We find our gospel acclamation in your book. It's probably either 259 or 260. It's on 631 in my pastor's book. We'll speak together. The gospel acclamation is printed. At this time, I invite those who are able, please rise. We join the gospel acclamation. I give you a new commandment, that you love one another just as I love you. Tonight we hear from the Gospel of Mark, chapter 14, from Maundy Thursday. We hear from the first gospel that we have, that is the first writings, what we now celebrate for the Lord's Supper. Jesus said, on the first day of unleavened bread, when the Passover lamb was sacrificed, his disciples said to him, "Where do you want us to go and make the preparations for you to eat the Passover?" So Jesus said to his disciples, saying to them, "Go into the city, and a man carrying a jar of water will meet you. Follow him. And wherever he enters, say to the owner of the house, 'The teacher asks, where is my guest room, where I may eat the Passover with my disciples?' He will show you a large room upstairs, furnished and ready. Make preparations for us there." So the disciples set out and went to the city, and found everything as he told them, and they prepared the Passover meal. When it was evening, he came with the 12. When they had taken their place, and while they were eating, he took a loaf of bread, and after blessing it, he broke it, gave it to them, and said, "Take, this is my body." Then he took a cup, and after giving thanks, he gave it to them, and all of them drank from it. He said to them, "This is the blood of my covenant, which is poured out for many. Truly I tell you, I will never again drink of the fruit of the vine until that day when I drink it new in the kingdom of God." The gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, O Christ.
Please be seated.